In this video, I'm going to be giving you 6 straight to the point tips about how to handle your email marketing efforts and get your business moving forward, coming right up. So what's going on, my fellow marketeers? Welcome back to my channel. And for all you new guys, my name is Donnell R. Jones. And on this channel, I'm passionate about teaching people how to build a profitable online presence with the top strategies and tips with email marketing. Now make sure you stick around until the end of the video because I have a bonus secret that I'm going to let you in on when it comes to email marketing, on how I'm able to maintain high open rates and make daily profits from my email list. But you have to stick around to find out what that is. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Alright, so first, I must start by saying that email marketing came out as one of the very first forms of marketing, like way before anything like social media. It's not new and it's not obsolete either, but unfortunately, too many businesses shy away from using this form of marketing to their advantage. Now, if you're going to get into email marketing, there's a number of platforms and services you can make use of. For me, my personal favorite is Aweber. And no, this is not a sponsored ad either. I just happen to enjoy using the platform better than most. I really can't emphasize enough how important email marketing actually is. And to give you a better understanding, I'll explain it this way. Now, if we were to call social media a dinner party, then we would see email marketing as like getting drinks and going out after the dinner party. It's basically a means to get acquainted with your audience even closer. And the deeper the relationship, the easier it is to sell to them. And with social media, you have to battle constantly with the changing of social media because of their algorithms and rules. And nothing is ever the same, and it's a struggle for businesses that have to comply with the rules to get the sale. Now, there's a lot of other distractions also battling for the attention of our audience, and we have to constantly battle it out with these distractions. Also, you could wake up to see that you don't have your social media platform anymore, and you can't get to do anything about it because it's not your platform to begin with. So anything could happen overnight, but with emails, it's totally different. You have direct access to the attention of your audience. And for me, with emails, I'm almost always certain of getting a sale, and this is what I want to teach you so you'll also be able to apply it in your own business. So when you're getting started, you will need to figure out how to get your target audience to hand you their email address. Now, I'll be showing you some things to do before you begin to promote your services and products, and things to do while you're promoting them as well. Alright, so before promotion, my first tip is for you to create a landing page. Now, this is also called a registration page, a lead capture page, or even an opt-in page. But don't get confused with these terms because they mean the same exact thing. Now, if you've already got a business, then sit tight. And even if you don't, I'll still be handing out some key pointers for you to take home. Now, this landing page is where you'll be telling your audience, I have something exclusive for you. But to gain access, you will need to give me your name and your email address. And to get an even better response and even more email addresses, this brings me to tip number 2. You'll need to create what I like to call a lead magnet or a freebie. Now, this is an offer that has to be very appealing, and this is something valuable that you'll be giving away for free in exchange for their email address. Now, it could be that you're offering exclusive access to your new arrivals, a free download of a PDF cheat sheet, or even a video. But the net method of using a free download or a PDF and videos are very popular to gain email addresses very quickly. Just remember, the lead magnet that you're offering, it depends on what your business is all about. And the lead magnet is a very effective means which I still use in gaining email addresses as we speak. Now, I make use of these even on my own website. So my third marketing tip is the power of pop-ups on your site. Now, a simple rule you can follow is that it doesn't have to immediately pop up. For me, it comes in about 15 to 20 seconds later. This way, they must have spent about 15 to 20 seconds on my website, or must have strolled down about 25% of the page. Because if you place the trigger to pop up immediately when they get on your site, it might chase them away, as they haven't seen what's on your website or what's it all about, and you're already shoving something in their face. So you need to take note that pop-ups shouldn't come up too quickly. And for me, I get this done with Aweber. It's actually very important that you get this done. even though it isn't talked about as much as it should be. All right, so my fourth tip is the very first email that you'll be sending out to your audience. Now, this is very, very important. Emails, just like social media, have their own algorithm. It's actually easy for emails to get chunked into the spam folder or the promotions folder. And sending that first email, you have to get it right, starting with your subject line. Now, if you're offering them a free offer, then your subject line should be something like, "Here's your free offer," and this should appear in all caps. And the point of this is that if they fail to open your email, which is the very first one, your email would be sent to the spam folder, and they might never open another email that you send them in the future. So this is why you should be offering like a discount or some type of lead magnet, as this is very enticing to your potential customer. Now, even if they fail to open it initially, when they need the discount or they want to read the lead magnet, they can go look for it probably in the spam folder, and when they open it, your emails will stop ending up in the spam folder. And this is basically how the algorithms work. Now, I've experienced this and I've tested out. It's out in several of my emails. I've even tried sending emails to myself. I opened some and some I didn't open. I watched how some of my emails went to the spam folder when I didn't open them, and others went to my inbox. Trust me, that subject line is very important, and that your first email needs to be captivating enough to get them interested in what you have going on. Think of it this way. If you're going through your emails on your phone, looking for an email to open, which one would call out to you? Of course, the one with the subject line that stands out. And this is why your subject line has to stand out, and your email content must also contain great value. You can have an email with great value, but if your subject line is no good, you might barely get anybody to open them. So for your subject line, you should make use of keywords. And this could be used when you find out pretty much what motivated your audience to sign up for your email list in the first place. Did they come for your discount? Was it because your lead magnet? Whatever the reason is, you have to take note of it and somehow integrate it in your subject heading. If possible, you can also make use of emojis, as many people make use on their mobile phones to open their emails. Emojis will stand out and actually attract them. Also, your subject line needs to align with the reason that motivated them to sign up for your email list in the first place. Because if it doesn't, either two things will happen. Either they don't even bother to open your email, or they open it just so they can mark it as spam or unsubscribe from you. Let the subject line relate, be captivating, and stand out. All right, so the next important thing is on how to construct your email. So my fifth tip is for you to have a call to action throughout your email. Calls to actions can be buttons such as, click here, get it now, or sign up here. And the button should be clickable and should be found throughout the email. For me, I have a little rule. If you're going to be selling a product, then you should include a picture of that product in your email as well. Humans are very visual, and when they want to capitalize on that, most people aren't really interested in reading several paragraphs, but with pictures, we see and decide almost immediately if we want to take action. And note that the first thing that you're selling to your email list is yourself. And whatever action you want them to take, you need them to do so. And pictures help to persuade them to make the decision very quickly. Also, you should ensure that almost everything within your email should be clickable. So those pictures that you would be including should lead to where the product is on your website. Go to make this process very easy as possible for your audience when they're going through your emails. Basically inform your audience and tell them what you want them to do, or else they will easily exit. And whatever you want them to do, make it clear enough within the email. So now that we've got our call to action down packed, my sixth and final tip is how you need to format your email. Here's what you should do. Less is actually more. But then this largely depends on what your audience is. Now, if you're in a niche as blogging, then it's perfectly normal for your audience to be expecting lots of words from you. But if you're selling products, then your audience shouldn't be bored by long text and too many words. Now, there are two different businesses, with one being a product-based business and the other is a service-based type of business. You will want to have to create two styles of content for the two businesses. Okay? So for the service business, you will have more text, and your product business would head straight to the point to lead to your audience in the right direction. For me, I simply head down to snappa.com to create some graphics in which I will insert some of my words. Less is more. Remember, the focus will be on the picture rather than the words. Your logo should appear at the top and then the product that you want to sell. You can have 2 or 3 sentences underneath, but that's entirely optional. You could even decide to leave it empty. But if you're going to include some content, then you have to clearly state in your email what it's all about. Then underneath, you should include a call to action button, would be clickable for them to shop. And that's the basic format of how you use business emails. For the frequency of your emails, I say send at least 2 to 3 emails a week. There can't be too many emails, because if you look at these big companies, they send emails almost on a daily basis. And when they have a big sale coming up, sometimes they send more than 1 email in a single day. And that's what I do for my business as well. Some weeks I'll just send a single email in a week, and other weeks I'll send like 2 or 3 within the week. But my rule is to send at least as often as I can. This way I stay in touch with my audience. No matter how frequent you're sending your emails, you must ensure that your email is packed with great value. And one important thing in email marketing is getting people to actually open the emails you send out. Now, earlier on, I mentioned how important the subject line is in getting your emails open. So here's my bonus secret for you. It's the time at which you send out your emails. At the beginning, it takes some trial and error on your part, but here are some bonus pointers for you, as I promised, on how I eventually got mine right. So when I started out with my audience with my email marketing, I wasn't sure what was the best time to send out my emails. But with Aweber, you can actually take a look at the analytics to determine what was the best time to send out your emails. So when I started sending my first emails, I looked at the analytics and discovered that 8 a.m. was the best time for my audience. I realized that within that time frame, I got a lot of people to open my emails. And for me, I just assumed that it was just when my audience was getting ready to go to work or something. They probably got out of bed and were scrolling through their emails and saw my email. I also had a lot of signups within that time. I also got a high open rate at 12 p.m. and around 7 p.m. And for me, those were the hot times for my audience where my emails got opened the most. So being the smart entrepreneur that I am, I decided to switch out the time I send my emails to either early in the morning, at lunch, or just after dinner. And this was where I discovered that the times were my preferred by my audience and where I got the best of my engagements. This I knew from a bit of trial and error, also with some knowledge from the analytics I got from Aweber. You should check out the analytics, so you'll know things like when your emails are open the most, what the clicks are done within your email, and what time of the day as well. You should definitely try this out. It's very important. And here's another bonus secret for you. You need to get people to head down to your website and sign up so you can capture their email address. And to get these signups, you really don't have to do too much. You can make use of social media and then drop an appealing message to your followers. It could be something like, hey, you want to get notified when I launch a new training or a product? Or hey, do you want to be the first to know when this or that arrives? And just like that, you can get people to sign up to your email list. And speaking of email list, I know this video was just skimming the surface, so click the link in the description and quickly sign up for the free masterclass. Now, I don't want to give too much away, but in this exclusive free training, you'll learn how to build a massive email list with a strategy, software, and platform created by one of our top internet earners. And now he's going to share all of his secrets with you. Just click the link in the description and quickly sign up. You guys got to remember, the money is in the list. Also, I want to hear from you as well. If you have any questions or comments about email marketing or email list building, leave them in the comment section below. I will definitely answer everything. Well, my fellow marketeers, these are all the email marketing tips I have for you today. I do hope you found this video very helpful. If so, please smash that like button and also subscribe to my channel so you'll stay in the loop when I drop a new video. Now, if you begin to make use of these email marketing tips, then you should start seeing some increase in sales and revenue in your business. All right, marketeers, I appreciate the love. My name is Donnell R. Jones, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Love you guys. Y'all stay safe, stay motivated.